Hello everyone, part 2 of our vowel team video footage, and we are going to be focusing on the way that each vowel is pronounced when we're speaking, just as a little bit of a review. So the first thing we need to do is review our vowels. So we have 5 vowels. We have A, E, I, O, and U. Y is not going to be included in this video because Y does have special rules compared to the other vowels. So we're just going to focus on those main 5 just to avoid any kind of confusion. Y isn't really consistent in the vowel teams anyway compared to the main 5. So there's no really need right now to specifically talk about that letter. So when we look at vowels, we have to look at our mouths for that. When you look at the shape of your mouth that it makes with the vowel, it can kind of help you figure out what you're trying to say. So the first one we have is A, and a short A sound goes ah. You're kind of like opening your mouth a little bit, kind of like you're sticking your tongue out to get your mouth checked by the doctor. When you go stick out your tongue and say ah, you kind of do the same thing and go ah for the letter A. So that's a short A sound. For E, it is a little bit similar to A, but it has a slightly different sound. And rather than going ah, like when you stick your tongue out and you're at the doctor's office, it goes eh. It's a little bit shorter than the A pronunciation. The shape of your mouth does not open as much compared to saying a short A sound. Letter I, this kind of makes me think of when you're kind of grossed out by something and they go ew. You kind of go ugh. Like you make that kind of like disgusted look on your face when you say short I. Like when you say the word ick. I know ick is kind of a nonsense word, but people do say that when they're disgusted by something. The next one we have here is letter O. And when you say O, it's like ah. A little bit similar to the letter A. It makes a same sound when you do go to the doctor and he says stick your tongue out and say ah. It's kind of like you're making a short O sound, but you're not making the same shape with your mouth compared to a short A. You go ah. And the face that you get from that is kind of like a shocked kind of look. I'm trying to compare these to feelings, maybe to help you give you a better understanding. And last but not least is letter U, and it goes ugh. And this kind of gives me, again, comparing it to faces and emotions, like an oh, come on, or oh, I'm so fed up. It goes ugh, and you make that face like you're just so over it. I'm sure we can all agree with that with the way the whole pandemic has been going, and we're so tired of being at home and just want to get back out. So that's kind of the shape of each mouth. And the next clip will be a little clip I found to give you guys a better visual before we dive into our puppet show. So I will see you guys for that, and stay tuned for clip number 3.